We are currently unbeaten in 8, only one loss in our last 11 games, and we've gone from potentially getting the sack a few episodes ago to today we're chasing automatic promotion. The J-League is nuts. Welcome to the video, folks. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, all that sort of stuff. Let's get into the video because this is an exciting one. In the last episode, we played Kyushu and Kagoshima. 1-1 draw against Kyushu and a 2-1 win away from home against Kagoshima. Really good result. And that kind of backed up a bit of good form we'd currently been in. Since then, we then played Hashinoe and won 4-1 against them. And Hashinoe are currently 9th in the league. I think they were around 7th or 8th or something like that at the time. Then we played Roliek. Oh, sorry, in the game against Hashinoe, I should point out as well that Yajima with a couple of goals and Sakada with a couple of goals as well. Yajima and Sakada also scoring in the game before that. Then against Roylek, who were quite low down in the league. I think they're very low down now. They're 18th at the moment. I think they're around that 18th, 17th when we played them. We got a 3-2 win. It weren't the most convincing of performances, but we were 3-0 up. And then a very nervy 2 goals in 8 minutes in the last 10 minutes of the game really made me think we were going to throw it all away. But Sakada with a goal, Akiyama with a goal, and Yajima with a goal. So again, Sakada and Yajima getting on the score sheet for a 3rd consecutive match. Then we played Nara Club, and they were 3rd, I think, at the time. And at the moment, they're still 3rd now. A 4-2 win in that game. Again, late goals for Nara Club. But by then, Sakada had already got himself a hat-trick. One of those being a penalty, and Kotomori getting a rare goal as well. But yeah, again, we fall into the trap of late goals. 2 late goals there, one in the 86th and 92nd minute. Then we played Ahim FC and won 3-0 in that game. They are 12th in the league, and that was pretty much a perfect game for us. If you actually have a look at the stats for this, they didn't even get a shot on target. They had an XG of 0.04 compared to our XG of 2.11. It was pretty, like I say, pretty much perfect. Yajima getting a couple of goals there, and Awano also getting on the score sheet. Sakada's run of scoring came to an end in that game. Neither of them scored in the next game, which was against Matsumoto, and they are rock bottom of the league. They're a really poor team, and again, we kind of struggled. Kotomori with his 2nd goal in 3 games, the only goal of the game to give us that 1-0 win. And that leaves us in a position now. If we've got Ryuku first up in today's episode, who are 10th in the league and not a bad team. I think they even won their most recent game 9-1. If we have a look at their schedule, yeah, there you go, against Roylek. 9-1 they won that game, while we only won 1-0. That's a bit intimidating, but their run of form before that has been absolutely terrible. Then in the final game of the episode, we play Osaka, who are 17th in the league, and we are away from home in that one. But if we have a look at the J3 League, we are currently 4th in the league. We are guaranteed a playoff place, so the pressure is off in that respect. But we're only 3 points away from Gifu and 2 points away from Nara. If we can win our final 2 games, there is an outside chance that we may actually get automatic promotion to the J2 League, and I would love that. I'm not expecting it, but I would love it. And if we have a look at who Gifu and that are playing, Nara are playing Brian Veka and Gifu are playing Mito. 2 teams that are not particularly good, as you can see by the time. I mean, Mito, to be fair, they're doing a lot better now. They're up in 8th place. Bayern Veka are struggling against relegation. And then in the final game of the season, Mito play our local rivals Iwaki, who could actually do us a bit of a favour in that one, while Nara play Matsumoto, who are, as we know, rock bottom of the league. So it's an outside chance that we get automatic promotion, but we have to take care of our business first, and we're going to get straight into it. And we have got some bad news because Lee and Jay is out for the rest of the season. He's picked up an injury. He's out for 3 months, and yeah, he's got a fractured lower leg. So it's not like I can just bung a plaster on him and get him to carry on. So Suzu will play alongside Matsunagane in defence. So the team that we're going with, Yamamoto in goal, Akiyama and Yamada out wide, with Suzu and Matsunagane in the centre of defence, Haragaya, Awano and Kato in the centre of midfield. Where's my man gone? Why am I missing a player here? Ozeki, here he is. I need to bring Ozeki back into the team. So he was out for suspension, Ozeki, so that's why he was in there. Put Kato back on the bench. So yeah, Haragaya, Ozeki and Awano, our reliable midfield three, with Sakada and Mori out wide and Yajima up top. Yajima's figures, by the way, considering in the last episode I was saying about how poor he's been and, you know, I'm not really that bothered about him staying and all that. He's now on 15 goals in 29 games. That's better than a goal every other game. And if you include the assists in that as well, that's 17 goal involvements. So his form in the second half of the season, he's kind of done a Yuki and a Roto Yuki by really turning it on in this second half. I'll say the second half, so probably the final third of the season. But let's get into the game. Enough waffling from me. But this is, I mean, look at that form. We have just been delicious to watch. And I'm hoping it continues. I don't want it to be a case now that we turn the cameras on and we're just back to being useless again. But they're playing a 4-4-2. And yeah, we've just been playing so well. Some of the games have been a bit closer than I'd like, but here's a corner now for Ryuku. They whip the ball in and it's a goal. Noah Kensin Brown. I mean, that sounds more European than Asian, I have to say, in terms of names. It maybe he's one of their foreign players. But Ryuku, to be fair, they've come out of the blocks in this game. 4 shots, but all 4 on target. They've not had much by way of possession, but they're certainly using their possession a lot better than what we are. And like I say, they did win 9-1 in their most recent game. So they are certainly confident in that respect. But you'd like to think we're confident as well with the way we've been playing. But we're 1-0 down at half time at home. Point the finger. I'm not angry. I'm disappointed in you. Right, we have a free kick. This is a promising position for Sakala. We never score from free kicks, but there you go. This goes over. And I've said that in previous videos. I think I've even said that in previous series on this channel, that I never seem to score from a direct free kick. Very, very rare will you ever see a goal from a direct free kick. And they've now gone 2-0 up. The offside flag is up. It's going to be ruled out, thankfully. But yeah, this isn't going according to plan. I mean, they're not really the better team. We've had much more possession. Better, no, they got better XG. We've had more shots on target, more shots on goal. But this has been a bit rubbish. And to be fair, there's not many players that are not playing well. We bring Kato on there. And Mori can come off for Sawakami, and maybe we swap them over. But yeah, we've not actually played badly in this game. It's literally been a case of we've not taken chances that we've had. And actually, that goal was disallowed. So it's still only 1-0. They're coming forward now, though. We intercept. Ball over the top for Yajima. Can he score? Oh, he's at the post. Sawakami. Yajima. It's a goal. It's his 18th for the season. Oh, it's been disallowed. What is going on with this referee and disallowing goals in this game? Oh, that's going to be a goal. There you are. You saw the room he had on the edge of the box there. That was criminal that you give someone that much room. And it's definitely 2-0 now. They're not disallowing that goal. But Yajima, with the form he's been on, when he hit the post there, you'd have banked on him scoring then. Here's Sawakami. Gets across into the box towards Awano. Sawakami to Yajima. Oh, a weak left-footed effort from Yajima. Just goes straight to their goalkeeper. And it does look like we are going to lose this game. Which is a shame, because I'd kind of built myself up to the fact that we were pushing for an automatic promotion place. But we'll absolutely settle for a place in the playoffs. Here's Akiyama. We're playing the ball around nicely. Awano to Yajima, who's through. Is it a penalty? I think it is a penalty. Oh, Sakada, you've got to take it. Come on. Get us a goal back to make it 2-1. And he does. He's usually so reliable from there. His 20th goal of the season. Yajima's trying to catch him, but he keeps chipping in with a goal here and there. Right, is there any other changes we can make that might help us out? I mean, do we do it? I mean, Kato came on as a sub. What I'm kind of thinking is, do we move him into there? Take a Zeki off. Bring on... Where am I going? Bring on Nagano. I don't actually think I want to bring anybody off. I think I might just leave it at that. Oh, I don't know. I'm so tempted to... We'll make a change there. Do you know what? To hell with it. And we're going to go attacking as well. Let's just go for this. If we stuck to what we were doing, we may have got another goal back. We may not. But I just feel we've got to go for it. Here's your Jima. Goes back to Al Masalami. So this is what I mean about how nicely we're playing the ball around at the moment. Yajima's in. Oh, my word, why can't he score a goal? He's been playing so well. Sawakami with the corner. Come on, get this second goal. Let's keep our unbeaten run going. Oh, and Yajima's headed it wide. I mean, we've had some... Look at our XG. We have had the chances. There's no doubt about that. 5 minutes of stoppage time is gone and it's a defeat. We've lost 2-1 to Ryuku. And that shows as well, and this is just my opinion, I don't know this as a fact, but before you play the game, I think the game has decided whether you're winning or losing, because you make changes and it just rarely seems to ever make much of a difference. It may occasionally do it, but like we made that change there, and by the time the change kicked in, we had one highlight, nothing else. Sagamihara have been crowned champions. I mean, to be fair, they have been the best team in the league. They've not run away with it, but they've been the best team in the league. Now, technically, looking at that table, we are 3 points behind Gifu. We are 1 goal behind them on goal difference. If we actually have a look at the fixtures, come on. Let's have a look at the fixtures for the final game of the season. And Gifu play Kitakayushu, who still have a playoff place to play for. Let's not forget that. Nara and... Who are they playing? Nara are playing Matsumoto at bottom, so they're probably going to win that. And Kagoshima are playing Iwate, who don't really have a great deal to play for. But if them 3 teams lose and we win, we can still get automatic promotion. So it has come down to the last game of the season, and I'll see you there for the game against Osaka. Okay, I am officially calling it now that the J-League is broken. It's got to be. If you think last season we finished 6th, but the only teams that went up were the teams that finished 1st and 2nd, there was no playoffs last season, then all of a sudden this season there's playoffs involved. No, you know, don't get me wrong, in real life maybe the J-League has actually changed its rules, but I highly doubt it. And then we get to this season, that when we played our last game, I said then that we're going to take it to the last game of the season. On the last game of the season, there's a potential we could get automatic promotion. And it turns out that everyone has played on the Saturday, and us and Osaka are playing today on the Sunday, the only game. Why were we not playing on the Saturday? Why do you not have everyone playing on the final game of the season? Again, yes, it is possible that is how they do it in Japan. If they do, then they need to give their heads a wobble, because it don't make any sense at all that you still have 1 game to play on the Sunday. And as it happens, we can only finish as high as 4th now. We can't finish any higher. But I just get the feeling, with this being the first season that the J-League has been sponsored or been allowed in FM, that there's something just not quite right about it. It just seems very strange. But let's get into that last game. We do play Osaka, and this is a team we're going to go with. I haven't actually looked at it. I've been too busy telling myself about how broken this league is. But Yamamoto in goal, Akiyama and Yamada in the wing-back position, Suzu and Matsunagane in the centre of defence, Haragaya, Ozeki and Awano in the centre of midfield, Sakada and Mori out wide with Yajima up top. Basically an unchanged team. I could have just said that to begin with, to be honest. Let's get into the game. And it kind of feels like a game of nothing now, because we know we're going to be in the playoffs, and the playoffs will be tomorrow's episode. And then Monday will be the transfer special, Tuesday, the first 2 games of the season. So it would be nice if we could pick up a win, because I don't really want to go into the playoffs in back-to-back defeats, because then and there you go, they've scored 1-0 in the 4th minute. Oh, why is their run of form just ended now? If you're going into playoffs, you want to go into the playoffs in form. You don't want to go into it in back-to-back defeats. The last game against Ryuku, we were really unlucky in that game. Any other day, we would have scored 4 or 5. But we were just wasteful of opportunity. Our striker, Yajima, just useless again. And he's been playing so well, along with Sakada. They've been our 2 best players by a mile. Here's Yajima now. Gives it to Mori. Can he get the cross in? No, he's found himself boxed himself in a bit there. Awano wins the ball back after giving it away. Well, doesn't win it back, he just gets given it back. Here's Ozeki to Akiyama. Oh, Sakada's just blasted it over the bar. And this is what I mean, in the previous games, them chances we were burying. But now we can't even get it on target, let alone score it. I think that also went down as a clear-cut chance. And Osaka have not even had a clear-cut chance, and yet we're the ones that are behind. But here's Yajima, he's through now. Yajima, and he's over the bar as well, for crying out loud. Oh, this is so annoying. It really is. When you play so well, and then all of a sudden, there you go, 2-0, for no reason, form just drops off a cliff. Absolutely no reason. Which means we're not going to get through in the play. I feel like not even bothering with the playoffs. It's quite obvious we're just going to get pumped in them. Oh, I hate Football Manager sometimes. I really do. And Osaka, who, let's be quite honest, are absolutely butt useless. They're now looking like prime Barcelona. Look at them. Little tricks in the middle of the field before laying it off to a teammate. Toying with us. I mean, just hurry up and score, will ya? All this passing about and whatever. Just score your goal. Oh, we won it back. Mori's got it. Come on, Mori. Get the cross into the box. Finish it. Yajima's done it. I knew he could. He's great. Oh, forget everything I've just been saying. Unless they're now going to go up the other end and score, of course. And then all of that stands again. Right, Matsunagane intercepts it. Gives it to Awano. Awano just sells Ozeki short. They get the ball back again. This is happening all over again, where we're just constantly giving the ball away. Like there, we've won it back now. Let's not give it away. Let's actually do something with it. Awano gets a cross in. Oh, Yajima, here's Sakada. Ozeki, someone just score. Oh, what a waste of a pass. This highlight's going on for a long time. Someone's scoring and it looks like it's going to be Osaka. It's not going to go on this long and it not result in a goal. Can we win the ball back? Someone get a tackle in maybe? Do you know what that is? Don't tackle now and give away a penalty. There you go. There's the goal. I said it'd be them, didn't I? 3-1. So all of that I said previously stood. Ignore the little bit of happiness when Yajima briefly gave some hope. I mean, look at this. 12 shots at goal. Here's Akiyama. Ozeki gets tackled. See, they can make tackles. We can't. Akiyama. And it's obviously over the bar, because why would you get a shot on target in a game of football? 3-1 at half time. Let's just get on with the second half. I'm fed up with this now. I just don't understand how form just drops off that cliff. I really don't. I mean, thinking about it, I suppose it's not really dropped off a cliff, because I did say, oh, now we've got Maury injured. Yeah, get everyone injured so we've got nobody available for the playoffs. That's a good way to do it. Harrogate is also injured. Probably should take him off, actually, just to be on the safe side. Just as I was getting happy, just as I was enjoying the season, it gives you that glimmer of hope, does Football Manager, and then it just takes it away from you again. Yeah, like I say, I say about how it's come from nowhere. I did say at the beginning of the episode how we had a couple of games where, I think it was against Roylick, where we were 3-0 up and then they come back to 3-2. We had a most recent game before this episode where it was only 1-0 and against the team that's rock bottom of the league. So I suppose it's been there waiting, and we've just got away with it, really. But here's Sakada to Yajima. Oh, and Yajima scored 19th goal of the season. Keep your flag down, Mr. Linesman, which he does, and it's 3-2. Could we still get a draw from this game? Oh, I was going to make a substitution. There's a highlight now for Osaka, or starts with Osaka. Right, let's win the ball back, boys. Someone want to close down? Get the press going, maybe? No, just stand off him, let him have the ball. Cross comes in. There you go, 4-2. Sonoda, is that his second goal of the game? I've lost count, to be honest. I haven't been counting. Right, Yamada with a throw-in for us. I mean, there's plenty of goals in this game. Cross comes in and the header goes over the bar. I mean, we're not even getting a pause for me to have a look at whether Sonoda's got 1 goal, 2 goals or 10 goals. Here's Awano. Can he get across into the box? He gives it to Sakada. Goes back to Kato, to Ezeki. Are we going to do something with it? Sakada, ball in. Sawakami, and it's 4-3. That'll probably be the last goal of the game. If there is going to be another goal, it'll be for Osaka. It's not going to be for us. I think Sonada's actually got a hat-trick. I can't tell because it's not pausing long enough in between highlights. It's just back-to-back at the moment. If we score from it, I don't mind. Here's Sawakami, one of our goal scorers. Suzu to Matsunagani. And that's nothing as well, the loss of Lee and Jay. We've lost him and now we're just conceding so many goals in these last 2 games. Here's Ezeki. Kato gives it back to Ezeki. Suzu. I mean, the clock is running down. You might want to try and get an opportunity at goal within the next 10 minutes maybe if you had on stoppage time. Awano's through. Oh, it's 4-4. Awano. He don't score many, the boy, but what an important... Well, it's been disallowed. Oh, no, Sawakami's was disallowed. Oh, my word. I'm thinking it was 4-3 and now it's 4-4 and... Oh, I need to pay more attention to the scoreline. Well, it's finished 4-3. I mean, for the neutral and for you guys that like to see me lose, you've probably enjoyed this episode because I've lost 2 games in it. And that is really disappointing. It really is. Right, he's out. So Lee and Jay gets 3 months. He's now out for 7 months. I mean, I think his contract expires in January anyway, so it's no great loss, I suppose. Harrogate is out for 5 to 8 days. Maury replacement. I mean, to be fair, he looks pretty decent, this guy. Would be a quality signing. I mean, he's almost another Yuki, isn't he? Centre back, and he's not quite a striker though, but centre back. Can head a little bit. Not particularly good at jumping, I've got to say. But he actually looks pretty decent, to be fair. Has he got an agent? We're interested in him. His wages aren't too high, even though he'll probably end up, we'll not be able to offer him what he wants. I'm thrilled you scaled back your demands. Let's have a... Oh, actually, do we... Where is it? Come here. We don't really need to trial him when we know what he can do. So, yeah, let's just go and try and sign him. We're not giving you any of this. Right, he's happy with that. 1.2k. What's he want down here? Promotion, wage rise. We'll lock that in at 20%. He wants a minimum fee release clause for domestic clubs in the higher division of 215,000. I mean, if someone gives me 215,000 for you, I'll drive you to their training ground. We'll take out the sell on. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to leave it in there. I usually take it out, but if I take it out, his wage is just going to rocket. It's going to go up anyway, I think. But let's see. Oh no, 1.2k is happy with that. Right, let's see if that happens. And we have been drawn against Kagoshima United in the playoffs. Like I said, I don't expect we're going to win this. Is it just a one-leg game? Looks like it is just the one game, and then you get the final. So we'll be playing Kagoshima United in tomorrow's episode, potentially also playing the winner of Nara and Iwaki in the final. We've got, what, 5 days between games, so that's a decent amount of time as well. So that will be your Friday episode, the playoff semi-final and maybe final for the opportunity to get promotion to the J2 League. Join me tomorrow for that. It's going to be loads of fun, and I'll see you then. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.